Do you want to body Gholdengo and Crussell? Well, Ethan's Typhlosion might be the deck for you to play. And I've built a really cool anti-meta, pretty disruptive Ethan's Typhlosion deck to counter some of the big decks in the meta right now. Let's go show off this new deck I've got cooked up on Pokemon TCG Live. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live video, and today I'm looking at my new Typhlosion deck. I haven't played Typhlosion in quite a while on the channel, but I was in the mood to try out some more Typhlosion today, and this is the build that I've been enjoying, and that's actually pairing it with Drakloak and Dragapult. Now, I know Typhlosion Pidgeot is a thing, and I don't hate that build. Typhlosion with Tatsugiri is not bad either. I haven't even seen Charizard Typhlosion, but I think Dragapult is still a really solid partner for this deck. You can kind of play this like Pulsar in a way where you have a Dragapult in the deck with Budew. You have the option to attack with it. Well, you can also slow down your opponent, use Phantom Dive. This deck is actually pretty disruptive. I'm also playing Watchtower, so I'm teching pretty heavily right now for the Colorless Engine decks, the Dunsparce, Pidgeot, Noctowl, all that. So I'm going to play one copy of Watchtower. It goes hand in hand with Budew and Dragapult, and also, we have the Secret Box as a great way to find it, but it's also really good to discard your Ethan's Adventure for your Typhlosion to hit big numbers. You can do 280 damage, of course, if you have all 4 Ethan's Adventures in your discard pile. Combine that with Brave Bangle, you can do 310 damage, which is enough to kill Gardevoir. Combine that with Gravity Mountain or Victini, and you're hitting even bigger numbers against the big Stage 2 Pokemon like Charizards and Dragapult. Now, the problem with Typhlosion, obviously, it doesn't have a good matchup against Dragapult. That's probably your worst matchup. Guardy is also tricky, but I think you can still manage against Gardevoir. It's not that bad. But against Dragapult, we do have our own Dragapult. We have our own Budew. We have a little bit of a defense mechanism against Pult. And obviously, again, with the Watchtower in the deck, we can be quite disruptive if we want to against Charizard to give us a fighting chance in that matchup. And we have Psyduck, obviously, in the deck so that we can get Dusknoir. And honestly, it's not bad. Another really good thing about Typhlosion, you do not get bodied by Gholdengo. This deck does have a very good Gholdengo matchup. Against Dango, you just set up Typhlosion and you steamroll your opponent. That's the strategy. Like, Dango is one of your best matchups, and thankfully this deck has a good matchup against Dango, as long as you get to set up and play the game. If you get run over, it's tough. I am playing the Budew, so against Dango, we can try to slow them down with some itchy pollens to buy a couple turns to reestablish our board. Typhlosion is a little bit of a slow and clunky deck. You have to rely on Adventure to set you up. We are playing double Super Rod and Night Stretcher. I gotta play Heavy Recovery to get my Pokemon back. It's super important to be able to recover your Typhlosions over and over again. Trust me. Without it, you kind of struggle to keep up tempo. You run out of attackers very easily with this deck, so it's very important to have Heavy Recovery in the deck. Another Gust could be good. I am playing Counter Catcher Double Boss, but I could even see more Gust being good in the deck too. Now, before we get in the video, big shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live codes, get them over there. If you're looking for any set code whatsoever, or you want to get some IRL Pokemon singles products, stuff like that, Card Cavern sells all of that on their website. Get anything over there at the checkout. Use my discount code CODELY for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel. Help yourself out. Help our Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern. Check them out down in the description below. Also, shout out to my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of the product on their website, their dice, their damage counters, ability markers. Great stuff to have when playing IRL Pokemon TCG. Check them out down below. Use code CODELY for a 10% discount at the checkout. Share my 2 sponsors. Link will be in the description below. I also got a second channel where I post more content. In fact, I posted 3 videos yesterday on the second channel. Check it out if you haven't already. And hey, why not subscribe here to the main channel? We actually just hit 86,000 subs, so thank you all for that. We're on the road to 100K. I want to try to hit 100K this year. I think that'd be pretty dope. All right. Yeah, here's my list. Once again, incorporating Dragapult in the deck. And obviously, the Drakloak just gives you draw. One problem I do have with Typhlosion, you have a good engine with Ethan's Adventure Quilava, but you're not drawing cards. You're not advancing your hand. That's where the Drakloaks come in clutch. You can just sit there and recon Directive over and over and over again and build up a big hand. You can also find important pieces that you need to stay in the game. And again, splash in the Dragapult makes sense. We have the Watchtower, the Budew. You get access to Phantom Dive. It's not too bad. You can play Hawlucha too, actually, which could be kind of cute. Because, I mean, it's more damage for Typhlosion, right? It's one less thing you need to knock stuff out in the active. And you can also use it with Phantom Dive. So try it out if you want. Let's go show off the deck and show off why Typhlosion's honestly not a bad deck right now. All right, my opponent's got Tropicos. This is definitely Donzard. Now, our turn 1 is actually decent if I don't prize Air Balloon or Budew. So we can hit it. Well, no, maybe not. They just have energy on Tropicos. Maybe going Budew isn't great. So maybe we just want to focus on setting up our board then. That's probably correct. We start with this. Grab these. Or maybe, nah, another Cyndaquil is actually probably better. Definitely want to bench Psyduck. That's going on the bench for sure. All right. They didn't get Owl turn 1, and the next turn we can Arven for Secret Box, set up our board a little bit more. Okay, this is fine. Dragapult is good. If we ever can use Dragapult in this matchup, it's also nice. Like, you could play Sparkling Crystal in this deck, honestly, over Secret Box, because then you actually can use Dragapult, like, very easily. But in this deck, not so much. My opponent may not even get a knockout. Their board kind of sucks. If they whiff here, that's pretty good. I get a free turn of setting up. I should have prize checked, actually, when I played Adventure. Should have prize checked. Okay, let's see what they're able to do. Can they knock me out? They need one more Pokemon and an energy. I actually don't know if they have it. No, they have to get another Terapagos just to knock me out? Is that it? No, yeah. Broken deck. Cat's a little annoying. See, Budew. I guess actually Budew would have been important. If I did Budew here, we would have bought ourselves a turn. Well, too late now. Start with the Quilava. The Adventure's in there. Do we have box? Secret box is in there. Okay, good. Just rip the secret box here. Get rid of double Adventure plus Pult. Take Lillie, Poffin, TM Evo, Gravity Mountain. Let me get Dreepy and Budew? Nah, probably. I low-key want both. I want Budew. I want all three of those. See, now maybe we should play an Artisan in this deck. I'm just gonna hit him with the Budew. I'll hit him with the Itchy Pollen. I think I'd rather just set up another Cyndaquil before I set up a thing here, because now we can knock out Tropicos with Typhlosion with only one Ethan's Adventure. Although, I don't know if I can do that just yet. So I don't know, maybe. Just deny him items. Like, I think this is pretty fair. This is, like, fine. They could go after my Psyduck here, which they could do. I'm curious to see what they end up bossing out. Because I think, well, the thing is, you go boss, you're not setting up your board, right? And they're going to Lillie Area 0. They only play 2 Area 0s. We have Watchtower and Grave Mountain. But we prized our Watchtower, so it's not happening. All right, let's see what Lillie grabs them. If they draw a bunch of basics here off the Lillie, that's, like, kind of insane. Okay, good. Because they have, like, no attacker in play currently, so I'm, like, feeling pretty good. Do I just guarantee the knockup? I have to waste my last Ethan's Adventure, which I don't want to do. But my opponent doesn't play Hand Disruption. So maybe I do. Okay, well, let's see what our draw looks like. Okay, that was good. I will happily take that. Do I play the Grave Mountain? Okay, so do I go for it? I could Lillie in a Typhlosion Energy. If I whiff, though, it's like really bad. I think I just take the KO. I think I just got to go for it. My opponent, I'm praying, does not play any Hand Disruption. That's kind of what I'm banking on them not having here is a Hand Disruption card, so let's go for it. Evolve that guy, because I can't bangle this. I might as well evolve it. Should be okay to play Grab Mountain. 140 HP isn't that big of a deal. Limit their bench. If I had a better turn there, it would have been a lot easier to just knock out the Trouble. Maybe I could have Ethan's Adventure to set that up, but like I thought they were honestly going to boss a Quilava there. All right, let's see our prizes. Ooh, talk about good prizes. We got both options. Now, yeah, probably next turn, slam down the Watchtower. It's probably the play. We go Lillie Watchtower, maybe. And this buys us more time. Okay. I'll see what they do. They can't knock me out this turn, which is super important. Because my opponent has no... they have no Charizard. And they have no energy on Tropic. I don't think they can knock me out. They could have a Fan Rotom, I guess. If they can find Fan Rotom plus Gus, that's pretty good. But they have to move Noctowl, so probably not. Yeah, they should. As long as they don't rip Fan Rotom Prime Catcher, it's fine. Either way, I'm going to slam down the Area 0 and rip the Lillie, and they're cooked. That's, like, pretty good. We might not even need to one-shot a Charizard, to be honest. Like, the game might be, like, legit over if I just go Watchtower, and it sticks the entire game. I might not need to kill Charizard. If I can find my double Gust outs, I can just kill Pidgeot, Fez, or Tropicos. Yeah, this is fine. They're not getting Fan Rotom, so that means they're definitely not taking a knockout this turn, which gives us time to chill, put our feet up, maybe actually even get an energy for Dragapult. That would be really good, too. I'd love to try to power up my Drakloak this turn. But I don't have searchable energy anymore. I'm out of adventures, so we have to be a little mindful of that. But we slam down the Watchtower, play the Lillie. Let's watch my opponent fold. Though, I do have to give them Fez. That's fine. Whatever. Slam down Watchtower and pray. It's pretty good. Pretty good. They do have Klefki. Iono would actually be a good top deck here, but I don't think I'm going to draw Iono. No. It's fine. Get down that Watchtower, bro. I teched for Donzard, bro. Nice try, Lo, bro. I teched for the Owls. It's actually pretty good in a lot of matchups, though. Let's see. They get rid of... Actually, because Noctowl's in the active, they have to make a tough decision here of what they want to watch, what they discard. This is a brutal Watchtower. You probably get rid of both Hoothoots if you're not going to be able to use Noctowl ever. But even you... Technically, they can still use Noctowl if they power up a Pidgeot. But, let's see. This is a devastating Watchtower. Yeah. I figured they were going to get rid of a bunch of those. But now they have no Terra Pokemon. Yeah, it's, like, rough. All right, we need Drakloak here. Okay, nice. What do I care about more? Counter Catcher? Probably don't need CC. It's fine. We have both boss, right? Yeah. I could chill for a turn, too. Not even a turn. I definitely... Ooh, let's go. I was, like, going to say, do I chill for a turn? I probably just attack. My opponent might have... They probably go Candyzard. I am giving them Fez. That's why it's a little sus. But there's a Watchtower. I'm chilling. I want both those cards, but I'll definitely take Lillie. Like I said, this gives us a free turn to get an energy here. We killed them, because now we're on odd prizing. We can't even really get Briared anymore without them popping Ghost. See what we get off the prizes. Pretty good. More energy. I'll take it. The more the merrier. I don't know. I mean, okay, if we knock out Charizard next turn, we're like, the game's over. Also, if my opponent... If they had Pidgeot, I guess, like, if I had... Oh, they didn't get Pidgeot out. Okay, well, if they didn't candy that, I would have probably just... I would have maybe looked into trying to Dragapult them here and Phantom Diving, but that's fine. Phantom Dive isn't even a bad play either this turn. We could Phantom Dive my opponent. Phantom Dive is honestly pretty solid. I don't think I'm going to get to do it, though. If I grab the Luminous, not the Cloak, I could have. But I always, obviously, you always get a second Drakloak there. Phantom Dive is good, though. You can set it for a 3-prize turn and just win. It's still, like, this is still not over. They still Fez. They get Klefki. Oh, they play Iono. And they had it under Watchtower lock. That's not good. Okay, we have Rod. That's fine. We'll play the Rod here. That is a little sus that they had Iono, and they just happen to have it in their hand. Wow. That's pretty bad. They could do some shenanigans here, actually, with Dusknoir. But if you pop Dusknoir, I go to 1. Okay, that's fine. This is a little sus, I'm not going to lie. There's a world where maybe I shouldn't have knocked out the Noctowl, to be honest. Maybe. I could one-shot Charizard this turn, though. That'd be pretty good if I can do that. Yeah, if we can kill the Charizard this turn, maybe. Brave Bangle, Grave Mountain. We have to bump the Watchtower, but at that point, like, who cares, right? Should I Cloak first? Sure. I was, like, debating, yeah, Cloak first always. Boss is good. We can Boss here, too. Boss kill, Fez, pretty good. Okay. So I have 2 options. I can knock out the Charizard, or Boss kill Fez. I really like Boss kill Fez. Yeah, because now... We'll play this first. Is it correct to kill the Fez? They go Burning Dark as knockout Typhlosion. They shouldn't have another hand disruption card, though. Which means then we can just go... We need a 3-card combo. If I kill the active, they get Flip the Script, plus they can evolve into Charizard. I think killing the active is correct then, right? Because then it makes it easier to win with boss. Yeah, I think it's just correct to knock out the active, actually. Yeah, I think it's correct to just kill the active. Bossing Fez is tempting, because if they don't ever disrupt my hand again, like, I can just go next turn, knock out the Charizard, but I need Typhlosion plus energy. I don't know if I'm going to have it. We got the Typhlosion. We also have more turns to win now. So this is like, yeah, I think it was always correct to just kill the Charizard there for sure. They're also down 4 fire. The problem is now they get access to Pidgeot, but they can't Dusknorm me anymore. So I think that was correct. That was definitely the correct play for sure. Yeah, killing the Charizard was always correct. We just boss for game. We just have game in hand, right? We just go Dragapult, boss, kill Klefki. Now, if they play hand disruption, that's bad. And they're obviously going to get Pidgeot. It just depends if they have another Iono or an unfair stamp. But yeah, we have game next turn. So we have game in hand. If my opponent does not Iono here, I have game. Or if they don't start my hand, I just win. We use Ultra Ball, and then we win. It's a good thing we found boss, because otherwise I would have been cooked. If their A-Spec is unfair stamp, this is cringe. It could be. Even if it is unfair stamp, though, you can still kill the active, because they might not even get rid of the stadium, right? So I could still probably just blow them up. But it's a little bit harder to win if they do get unfair stamp. Oh my god, they play 2 Iono! Well, we got Ultra Ball, so we're still close. Ah, it's not great, though. It's promotion to the Drakloak anyways. That's annoying. You can still win this turn. If I get Bangle Energy Typhlosion, I win. It's always Arven. Wish I had another Dreepy out. Okay, is that game? Please be game. I forget if my Bangle's prized. Okay, thank heavens. That's close. That was very close. The Watchtower did help, though. Being able to slow them down is pretty important. And we won. That's all that matters. We just... Okay. I thought the game was going to bug out on me there, but we got him. Typhlosion taking dubs. Okay, we hit Dengo. This is supposed to be our best matchup. Now, my starting hand needs Poffin, bro. If I have any out to Cyndaquil here, we're chilling. But yeah, this and Crussell are 2 best matchups. My starting hand... Thankfully, has a Lillie in it, and it could have been worse. This could have been a boss. And we might be able to buy a turn with Itchy Pollen. But yeah, the goal is to stall for a bit, and then just set up an army of Typhlosions, and then we just run through their board. It's basically how it goes. Just set up multiple Typhlosions, and that should be enough to win the game. We'll see if my opponent can get there. We just have to get a little lucky with our draw. Honestly, the best top deck here is just an Arven. Arven for Buddy Poffin for 2 Cyndaquil is perfect. Like, actually perfect. So I need to set up my board first. If I can set my board, we're chilling. Attaching a Gimme Ghoul is a good sign. Alright, this means we might get Itchy Pollen to stick. Okay, we got a Cyndaquil. Perfect. Then we can play Lillie. Like, this could be a Cleffa too, which honestly would be pretty good in this matchup, but this is, like, fine. We got Secret Box. That's a pretty good card to rip. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. We're gonna grab Poffin, this, and a adventure. Fighting Poffin's pretty good too. We do need that. We'll grab these 2. We can stick them with an Itchy Pollen here. This is why we got Secret Box A-Spec. Judging from the attachment, they don't have anything, so hopefully they just don't kill Buddy. If we can, like, scam 1 turn with Itchy Pollen, this gives us enough time to build up our board, and, like, at that point, we can just sweep them. And they just concede. Yeah, like, you get Goldengo there, you don't attack me, and then I go Ethan's Adventure, grab triple Quilava. Even I had the Drakloak. All right, Crussell. Yo, this is like an auto win for Typhlosion. Our turn 1 is kind of mid, though. We got no out to a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. But yeah, we're playing against Crussell. I don't think we can lose to this, which is one nice thing about playing Typhlosion. You don't lose to Crussell, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I draw a Buddy Poffin or an Arven. No. I don't want to bench Shaymin. I'm just going to Lillie. Hopefully we don't get donked. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll take it. That was a pretty good Lillie. At least we got TM Evo. Yeah, this matchup is pretty good. This is like the one cool thing about this deck is you kind of just destroy Crussell. Like, Crussell is like really hard to... Unless you prize all your Ethan's Adventures, which we did not. We have all of them in the deck. Yeah, the Crussell matchup is like super free for Typhlosion. Now, let's see if my opponent can attack my Dreepy here. If they knock me out, I actually don't have a KO on Crussell, right? Well, if they go Lux Cape, knockout, okay, good. If they went like Lux Cape, Crussell, Crispin, knockout, drag up Dreepy, then I wouldn't have a KO with Typhlosion. But yeah, this matchup is like near auto win. Like, I actually don't think they can win. It's like literally, I think it might just be impossible for my opponent to win this game. There's like they have to hold by brick. They could maybe try to use Monkey as an attacker, but I don't know. I can't see a world where my opponent beats the Typhlosion. They might have Boss Grass next turn to take out Quilava, so I probably should evolve it. Let's see what our draw looks like. Perfect. We'll thin out the Adventure. It's probably going to be the supporter for turn, right? Yeah, I want more Pokemon. I just want to get all the Pokemon down this turn. This is my board. That's a pretty good board. All right. Let's see, we get off the Drakloak. Sure. I don't need Dragapult, but I'll take it. Let me just knock him out here. Yeah, like, I don't know if they can win. And now, if I play one more Ethan's Adventure, they can't even tank a hit with a Lux Cape. So, I mean, this is like about as free of a win as you can ask for Typhlosion. This or Gholdengo are like pretty free wins, I would say. Well, not free, but like, Crussell's free. Dango, not so free. Dango can still beat you, but it is pretty favored. Like, it's pretty difficult to lose to Gholdengo. Okay, let's see if they can stop the Typhlosion. Like, I don't know. Like, they have to have something in their deck that can't lose to Typhlosion. But even if they do, I mean, we got Dragapult, right? We do have Dragapult as an attacker. The option to use Pult is there. They have to, like, try to use Mind Bend in this matchup, but, like, if I can set up, like, 2-3 Typhlosions, like, what the heck are you going to do? They could have, like, a Retreat Lock in the deck, I guess. I don't play Switch. So if they have, like, a way to Retreat Lock me, it's pretty bad. But, like, you go Lux Cape here, or Hero's Cape, like, I don't care. I'm just going to go Ethan's Adventure, and then I'm back in the game. Yeah. It's bleak. You know, having a free matchup against a deck like Crussell is never bad. I know some of y'all do not like playing against the Crussell. So, having a free win in this matchup, yeah, it's pretty good. I know some of y'all want those Crussell free wins as much as I do. So they have to basically bank on me not having Quilava in hand, but obviously I do. We have 2 Quilavas. Might as well play both. I was like debating if it's worth it. We have 4 Quilava in the deck. It's fine. Like, they're cooked. If I play one Ethan's Adventure now, like, I just run through their entire Crussell army. If they try to set up some beefier 2-prizer, I guess I need an answer to that. Yeah, they just concede. I'm surprised they haven't even scooped yet. Like, this is like an auto loss for my opponent. Free wins with Typhlosion is pretty sick. We had Gardy, pretty rough matchup. Well, okay, it's not unwinnable, but it is slightly unfavored. Our start isn't even that good. We have an Arven. We can get a couple of our Dreepies down, but really not much else to do. We do have Budew, though. We can Itchy Pollen to maybe slow them down, but I don't know if that's even going to do anything. They have Frillish and Monkey Dory. They got a Dark Energy, though, which is good, so that's nice. They have an Ultra Ball. There's Monkey Dory. They have a Lillie in their hand, obviously. They grab a Kirlia. It's pretty good, too. Their hand is Kirlia, Energy, Lillie. It's pretty good. That's like an insane turn 1. Okay, Quilava's not a bad top deck. So we'll start with this. Grab these 2. Play the Secret Box. Tough decision, man. I need all these cards. I mean, maybe the Grav Mountain. I was like, I needed to... Well, I guess I can... No, it's fine. We can go to Grav Mountain. Grab Lillie, Poffin, Watchtower, Brave Bangle. Okay, that's not bad. And we have Lillie for next turn. Grab these two. Itchy Pollen. Maybe could have played down the Watchtower just to put the Watchtower down. But I don't want to give my opponent... yeah, I think I'd rather just save the Watchtower. Because this was obviously a matchup where we needed Watchtower. It would have been a lot better. But the Secret Box being in the deck was good. So we got out our board. We can Night Stretcher, get back... we can Night Stretcher back the Quilava. And then hopefully we can start chaining stuff. I don't even know if I wanted to grab Lillie. Like, it might have been better just to grab Ethan's Adventure and just try to set up the board a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe just Lillie isn't really correct here. But I want to get Drakloaks out. My opponent could get Jelly out, too, which is, like, pretty scary. Buddy's probably not long for this world either. See what my draw is. Okay, now I feel a little bit better about doing Quilava if I can find it. Drakloak and a Drakloak, pretty good. No way I find the Quilava off this Drakloak, right? Probably not. Okay, I guess we'll Lillie, whatever. I think we have to. Alright, we hit the Quilava. We have a decentish hand. The question is, will I be able to knock out a Jelly next turn if they go into it? I don't know. Not doing a whole lot right now. Let's do another Recon Directive. Our boss is good. Alright, my opponent could knock out my Budew with Monkey here, but next turn we could go Typhlosion, Boss, KO Kirlia if they go Jelly. So if they go into Jellicent here, we could go Typhlosion, Boss, maybe kill Kirlia, Ultra Ball away double Adventure. But my opponent still has Monkey anyways. And, oh my god, they had an Iono too. That's a pretty good hand, bro. Monkey, Dory, Iono under item locks. Like, pretty good. That's bad. We'll see what happens. My opponent might not go... I'm praying they don't get Jellicent here. And I just push the Quilava and pray they don't have, like, random Jellicent. And then next turn, we'll have to just figure out something. We'll have to just set up our board a little bit more and get more Quilavas out. Not really much I can do about that. Okay, we'll grab this. You do have Cyndaquils in there. Probably should do this just to thin out another Cindy. We probably want Shaymin too, in case they get Screamtail next turn, which is very likely. Grab these. Could bench another Drakloak here, which I don't hate either. Or another Dreepy. Yeah, sure. Probably not a bad idea. Just have another Dreepy in play. Could play the Grav Mountain. It's fine. Let's just start with some Drakloaks here. Take some good cards. See what we get. I'll grab Boss. Alright. And we'll kill the Frillish. I mean, it's still not great, but this is, like, fine. We can take out the Frillish. We have Boss next turn. We have, actually... if my opponent doesn't have another Iono, we could potentially KO a Gardevoir. It depends on what else we draw. But there's a world where Guardy knockout is a reality. If we do not lose this hand, there is a chance we can KO their Guardy next turn in one hit. Maybe. If they get Fez. Yeah, we'll see if they Iono me or not. It really just matters if they Iono. Because if they don't Iono me, we have a pretty good hand. Let's see if they get Iono. They've played, what, one so far? And they have Secret Box. That is not good. That does get them Iono. I maybe could have Brave Bangled my bench Quilava, which I maybe should have done. They're also playing Watchtower. Sneaky, sneaky. Now we're getting Iono'd, unfortunately. Dang it. We're getting a nice big fat Iono to the face. The hand was good if we didn't get Iono'd, man. We had Boss, Drakloak, Ultra Balls, Adventure. Oh, but they're grabbing a Lillie's Determination. Maybe they're not Ionoing me. That's a good sign. If we don't get Iono, this is actually pretty good. This is a good hand if we don't get Iono. Let's see if they Ultra Ball away. If they go to the Lillie, then it's like even more sus. Because then I know for sure we're going to get Iono'd. Night Stretcher. Ooh, nice. That's not a bad discard. All right, here comes Guardy. We'll see what their turn looks like. I mean, the best thing they could probably do is like attack with Screamtail. set up damage with Monkey. If they get double Monkey down, it's pretty bad. They can go double Monkey here, Screamtail, set up damage. It's, like, pretty rough. It's a tough matchup. We don't play Picnic Basket either. At least we're not playing Iono. If that was an Iono, that would have been pretty bad. All right. They're getting things going. Let's see what they attack me with here. Even just mind-bending me is, like, kind of rude. But no, they drew Ultra Ball. They drew the last Ultra Ball anyways. They're going for a second Guardy. If they attack me with Gardevoir... If they attack with Guardy, I could just boss kill the Fez. But no, they... Okay, they just drew the absolute stone-cold banana nuts. What the heck? Lillie into Rare Candy Gardevoir number 2 with still getting the Screamtail. Sure. Holy crap, that's, like, insane. Curious to see what they kill with Screamtail this turn. That's pretty lame, bro. They just do the nuts. I think in this situation, we just kill the Fez then. Take out Fez here. Damn, bro. Yeah, boss kill Fez seems good. Or if I can find... Well, I don't have Counter Catcher anymore, do I? I think it's in the discard. No, we can still maybe go CC if it's in there. I guess CC kill Fez is better. They just drew way too hot there. They drew everything they needed, which is insane. That was an insane Lillie. It's like Omega cringe. It's not good. My Drakloak's getting threatened here. Let's see if they KO the Typhlosion. All right. I mean, they're only doing 160, so... Currently, they don't kill me. But yeah, I can take out Fez, and I think that's probably the right call. I think gotta go after Fez. Do I ever get Shaymin down is the question. I don't know. Probably not. I think for now we grab Cindy. We don't have a counter catcher in the deck. Oh, so we have to boss. It's unfortunate. I'll thin out this. I'll start with Drakloak first. Grab more Ultra Ball fodder. Like that. One more Recon Directive. What do we got? Ooh. Rod is huge. That was a big find there. I did need that. All right, we'll start with Ultra Ball. Get Typhlosion. That's our last one, too. The other one's prized. Ultra Ball again. I think I want to keep Grab Mountain. Or do I want Arven? We don't really need Grav Mount. Well, I guess no, it is pretty good. I should probably keep it just in case. I kind of like Arven, though. I'll do this. It's fine. I have to get another Quilava out here. Then play Super Rod. I could get Dragapult back, too. Not a bad idea. I think just grab these three. And we boss the Fez. I mean, I gotta pray. We'll see if they have anything in their hand. Their hand could be dead. Let's do this. Do I want to play Brave Bangle on my Quilava? I mean, I'm not really... I could get Counter Catcher, but we're going to be tied on prizes. So I'll probably wait to play Brave Bangle. Okay, I think we just take out the Fez. We'll see if they're able to do anything here off this KO. We'll see what's in their hand. I maybe should have played the Grab Mount actually to deny them a third Monkey Dory. That might have also been pretty important. Nothing too good off the prizes. They have one energy in the discard, and they can still use Adrenal Brain. Oof. They still had the Knight. Oh, my... Scardy player's him, bro. Just draws everything every time. That's pretty good. Random Night Stretcher in the hand is great. I was hoping they would have a dead hand, but no. Gardevoir always has it like that. I mean, my win con at this point is I basically have to set up... I have to set up boss for game, I think, or counter catcher for game. It's my only way I can win. I think, yeah, it's basically counter catcher for game or bust. Speaking of counter catcher, see, maybe I should have kept the Arven. I was debating getting rid of the Grav Mountain, which, like, it's still a good card, though. It just gives me a free out to potentially killing Guardy. This is pretty bad. They're going to go Iono Counter Catcher, and we're maybe going to lose double Drakloak. It's not looking good. I mean, if they go Lux Cape, though, that's a free 2-prize KO. Maybe we can still win this. We'll see. It'd be insane if I can pull off a win here. I'm not going to lie. It'd be insane if I can pull off a win. If I can actually win this game, because it's supposed to be one of our worst matchups. Definitely a bad matchup. Like, it's Guardies just, it beats everything, bro. It beats all the little 1-prize decks. 1-prize decks don't exist anymore. So we'll see if we can win this. It's close. I mean, we have a line. If they Lux Cape this, it's even easier to beat them, maybe, depending on what the board state is at the end of the game. Maybe I should have maybe preemptively played Bangle. I'm starting to regret that now. I should have preemptively played Bangle on Quilava. Yeah, they're going to kill Drakloak. Counter Catcher's pretty good. Incoming Iono. I'm going to take out probably the Typhlosion and the... Yeah, they're going to kill the Typhlosion here, probably. They're going to go to 2 prizes. Oh, they could just set up triple Monkey and win 2, though. I mean, yeah, it's tough. Like, if we had, like, Battle Cage, maybe there was a chance. We don't even have Battle Cage in the deck. Yeah, this is tough. They don't Iono me, though. Hold up. So there is a chance. They did not play an Iono here, which is actually pretty big. I don't have Counter Catcher, though. Is it ever worth getting Shaymin? I don't think it matters. Yeah, sure. Dang it. If we had Counter Catcher here off the prizes, I actually had a good shot of winning. My chance to win the game was get Counter Catcher off the prizes. I don't think it matters what I do here. Okay. I need Energy Boss to win. Energy Boss is huge here. Maybe I should have thinned out. All right, if we get Energy Boss, I'm chilling. Should grab the Psyduck. Tough. Yeah. If we hit Energy Boss, I can go Rare Candy Typhlosion, attach, Boss, kill the Fez again, and then my opponent has all the energy, like, I don't know. This is probably game. They just go triple Monkey and I lose. I'm trying to think of a way out of this. I don't think there is a way out of this. I think we just lose here. Yeah, this is basically the end. This is the end of the game. This is 100% the end of the game. They just triple Monkey. I guess I can bump the stadium. Okay, I don't know. It's not looking good. I think I'm cooked. I am 100% cooked here. I'm just trying to... Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I kill the active, and then I pray my opponent doesn't go triple Monkey. Can't beat triple Monkey. Yes, this is the problem with Typhlosion, man. Monkey Dory is the best card ever printed. If I had Counter Catcher, I maybe could have won this game. Because I can go CC, kill Fez. Yeah, Counter Catcher, kill Fez, and then maybe there's a chance. I don't know. I think it was chalked either way. I don't know. I don't think I can win. If they have triple Monkey, I just lose. There's like no way they whiff. They can see the rest of their deck. Fez is good. Yeah, I can't win. I needed to maybe take a 2-prize kill. If I go like Counter Catcher, kill Fez, take 2 prizes, go down to 1. Then they go Iono me to 1, and then they go Screamtail, Counter Catcher. I guess maybe I just bank on them not being able to triple Monkey me. Maybe that was always the better line then, was to kill the Scream. Or maybe the better line was to Counter Catcher, kill Monkey then, and then hope that we get Boss to kill a 2-prizer. Because I guess it would have been pretty bad if they did get Iono Counter Catcher, kill Drakloak in the active or something. Nah, I don't know. I can't beat triple Monkey. The last card in their deck is Dark Energy probably, right? So I also need to find a way to get my Typhlosion back. They should just have it. I have to pray their last Dark is prized. Or yeah. If the last Darkest Prize, I maybe win the game. But they can even just Mind Bend me here, which is, like, also bad. This game still comes down to a 50-50. If I don't have to Air Balloon this, the game's going to be a 50-50. How many energy have they played? Few. Okay, let's see. We could get this game pretty close. They did prize their Dark Energy, so that's good. All right, what's our top deck? If only I had my own monkey. Okay, if I find Boss, I can go Boss, 50-50 shot of winning the game. Or I could Boss, Trap, Fez. How many energy are they down? 4, 6, 7 in their last meme. The last energy, the last prize is Dark. Okay, if I find Boss here, I have a chance. Hold up. That's not Boss, dude. At least give me a chance of going 50-50 chance to win the game. Come on, at least bring it down to a 50-50. Oh my god, no, I can't even bring it to a 50-50. Oh my god, the stupid Gardevoir plot armor strikes again. If I hit my Boss there, I can Boss the Fez, and they obviously, I mean, they could have Turo, I guess. But they'd have to have it in their hand, and it wouldn't have to be in the deck off the Iono. I can't even bring it to a 50-50. That's so lame. They don't even give me the chance to bring it to a 50-50. I just lose. Wow. Can I do anything here? I don't think so. There's literally nothing I can do. The game is just literally over. Rip. Yeah. I can't. I needed Boss off the cloaks. And I have a shot. Oh my god. It's like the next two cards. Yeah, that's it. That's GG's. Okay, we would have flipped tails. That would have made me feel a little bit better. But I still think bossing the Fez, hitting it with Typhlosion, with the 50-50, does give me a chance to win the game, right? Because they might not move the Fez this turn. I mean, I don't think they played a Super Rod yet, right? No, they've played both Rod Knight. They have no energy left in the deck. So if I bossed the Fez, even if I flip tails, I still have a chance of winning the game. Because my opponent can't move the Fez without a Turo. And if they don't have Turo, then I will win. But, yeah. That sucks. Random Monkey Dory Mind Bends are always annoying. And, I mean, if I killed them there, it didn't matter anyways. It basically just came down to me needing to find Boss off the Drakloak. I think I do win that game if I just find Boss. Like, the game does end if I get Boss. They don't have a Turo in the deck. There you go. That is my Typhlosion Dragapult Drakloak deck in action. Honestly, not a bad anti-meta deck. I mean, again, Typhlosion's really good at beating Goldengo, which is one of the benefits of playing the deck. Even Gardevoir. We almost beat Gardevoir, which is supposed to be one of our worst matchups, but we still came very close. If I did find Boss off Drakloak, I can Boss their Fezandipity, and I think that would have probably won me the game. So even then, we came very close to beating Gardevoir. Like, really, your worst matchup is Dragapult, but even then, if we have our own Budew, we have our own Dragapult, and we have one-shot potential with Typhlosion. It's obviously not a great matchup, but at least we have a little bit of coverage in the pull matchup. The Watchtower is pretty funny, too, for a bit of disruption. I mean, we did hit a Donzard in this video, and the Watchtower was decent. I think any changes to make, I think you should probably add an Artisan to the deck. You could cut a Gravity Mountain, but it's just really important to have those big blow-up turns. But I think Gravity Mountain is still very good to have in the deck. But I could see it getting cut. Like, one Grav Mountain, one Artisan split would be really good. I think that maybe is the way to go with this deck. Other than that, I think this deck is pretty decent as a one-prizer deck, and it's not a bad little anti-meta deck. And having a good matchup into Goldengo is not a bad thing at all. Hoping to the video on the deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road now to 87/100,000 subs on the channel. Big thank you to everybody who helped me reach 86K subs. Yeah, catch you on another video. Check out my sponsors down below. Use code LittleDarkFury. Check out my second channel. I posted 3 videos the other day. All right, peace out.